we had no sound. You had a
Somebody
comment?
just
We have a
said
comment.
something.
Comment.
Wow.
All right, we should have sound now. We have a green light.
You guys
instead of
missed
the yellow
everything.
light.
Where y'all been?
Yeah, gee whiz. Yeah, we have all the family secrets out, by golly.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that, man.
Yeah,
that is
true.
insane.
God, it was true.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. That is the most amazing thing I have ever fucking heard in my
I
life.
don't think that could ever happen to anybody ever again.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
probably not, man.
I'm sorry you're never going to tell that story again because
No, you have to buy the book.
that's...
Oh yeah.
Hey, puppy.
There's our
Wow.
sound. Jerry knows we have sound now.
Wow.
Yeah, sorry,
Well, folks,
everybody.
you guys know that so far.
I guess I could have looked at my little sound meter over here and actually thought about it.
Yeah. So far, this is episode 3, folks, and something has went awry every
Yeah.
episode.
You should probably scoot in. To be honest, we should probably all scoot in a little bit. The microphone is way over here.
That's okay. It can hear me.
Motherfucker. Go.
I can prove it.
Oh, good girl. Go lay down.
That was just
Say hi to
embarrassing.
the dogs, everybody.
I'm just checking. We're gonna get echo now, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's like up to the satellite and back down by the time it comes to his phone?
Yeah, it's a 3 or... it's probably a 10-second delay at that point.
Yeah, so you can beep anything out.
Yeah,
No.
They can hear me.
This isn't a family show.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
Good.
We're drinking beer, for God's sakes, so...
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the beer. Everyday Haze. Here, I'll give
Nope,
everybody
we gotta
one
go
more.
all the way back now.
Oh yeah, we never really talked about
Rewind
the
back
beer.
to the beginning. 3 beers deep, podcast and beer review. 3 beers deep, chatting while we have a few. 3 beers deep, it's more than 1 or 2. We're 3 beers deep on 3BD.
Now
Okay.
with audio.
We got sound. Now with audio.
I haven't seen that thing live yet. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
This is George Gleason's.
As I say, from George Gleason.
I bought this from George Gleason.
Oh, really?
This is his, when he got his new
Oh, he'll
one,
love that
Right.
shout out.
he sold this. So yeah, shout out to George Gleason. For
Yeah,
the new,
Joe Protown. Pro Sound.
Yeah, George Pro Sound. You
Good.
got stage needs, call him.
So those are pickups are on it.
Oh yeah, this is
3 pickups.
a whole thing that Lisa's dad sent me. And
Oh,
so
no.
I've been
It sure works
trying
pretty
that out.
nicely.
Wow.
So yeah, instead of having to do anything to it,
Yeah.
and if I need to, I can peel them off. I got more sticker thingies to put
Uh-huh.
on. Yeah, this is more of the
good.
base one, and then these two. I'm still not totally happy, but I think I need to still move them around. But
Right. Yeah. Just to play matter of
that or
placement,
take them
sure.
to somebody professional and have them go through, and I could have all this done up
Yeah.
on the inside,
Yeah.
except for this one. But then this one has a tone and a volume.
Yeah.
But it does. It's been working good. I've been running it through my Fishman amp and doing that, and
It sounds good.
Cool.
it's worked out really
Oh,
well.
good.
But yeah,
And it's dimension to your act.
yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Right.
it gives me a little
Accessibility.
lower. I got a bass player now,
For usability.
Yeah.
A
Right.
little more
Yeah. Sure.
lower.
Yeah.
but
Oh, cool.
I'm just getting used to the hand different. Going from a
Oh,
mandolin,
for sure, man.
mandolin to this is almost
Yeah.
like guitar fret spacing.
Yeah.
And with me and all my cheat
My
chords,
tenor's that size. My tenor. So that's tuned like a tenor, right? What's the
no, this
skinny
is
string?
same GDAE, same as the.
Oh, really?
Same as the regular.
Okay. Because tenor banjos are the way I tune them is C G D A, and that A string is always popping.
Yeah.
So that's why
yeah,
I play.
fun.
I learned 40 years ago to put a capo on the 2nd fret because
Just a, yeah.
Yeah.
Good, so you don't, yeah.
popping strings.
Nice. But yeah,
Neat.
It's working out, and yeah, it's been that the new voice onto.
But I can't do anything with it. Let me see. May I? May I?
Yeah. But now it's everything
Oh,
is
it's nice and light.
everything's straight, just like Amanda.
Wait a minute. You don't have that hook like mine does.
That was awesome.
I don't have the hooker that you do.
No,
But
man.
we'll talk more about Fred in a bit, folks.
Yeah.
Fred did
Let's see
come
what this
out.
does. I don't know. Let's see what I can do. Uh-huh. that's a big stretch, all right, from little mandolin.
Yeah. I use nothing but little, most of my chords are all cheap 2-finger chords, and even that, I'm getting there.
Wow. Nope. What a stretch. Oh, God. Oh, that's enough for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'd chord with it. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I cheat, and I'm not as articulate as you are. So I played mostly all my little cheat 2-finger
Right.
chords.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah,
See, I got
way
this.
different
I
than
got
that.
this hook right here that likes to hook.
Right.
It won't fall off my
I
lap.
say, we'll give a little introduction here. This is Fred.
Fred.
This is Fred. Everybody, you want to click over it? You want to click?
Oh,
over
yeah,
the
here,
cam?
we'll give it.
We'll shoot the other cam.
Boom. Oh, that's what you got, Fred. Yeah, okay.
There
you go.
This here's Fred.
Fred is she's a
Man,
mandolin.
I don't think I've ever seen the back.
Oh yeah. Fred, she's a mandolin. She was built in 1899 by the C.F. Martin Company, designed by this fellow C.S. Gaskin in Shamokin, PA, and this was given to W.L. Scott as a Christmas present. And I have just found out so much more history about this mandolin in the past 3 months. I got a roundabout message from this lady, Polly, who is the curator of the Georgia State Agricultural Museum outside of Atlanta someplace. And turns out that she was looking for me because I had put a video of on this Mandolin Cafe. That's,
I know Mandolin Cafe. Yeah.
So we made contact. And I told her, it's Fred, and what do you want to know about her, and why do you ask? So she mentions the fact that being the curator of this museum, somebody in her neighborhood down in Georgia knew that she's a curator. Here, I'll talk to which camera am I on?
Right here. You're right here.
That's a camera?
Yeah, you're right here.
So, somebody came up with a mandolin. They said, lady, what do you know about this funny-looking mandolin? And it looks just like this. So she found there was... so she wanted to know more about Fred. And I told her that it was designed by C.S. Gaskin in 1895. I have a copy of the original patent for it. And that I have the original case that Fred came in.
Oh, this is the original case.
The original case.
Oh,
Yeah, it was in mint condition. All of Fred was in mint condition when I picked her up in '72. But I've learning mandolin on her. I abused her.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so she went and did a lot of research about more of these things. She actually contacted. I've been to the Martin Museum, and I've talked to a bunch of people down there about Fred. And when I first showed up with Fred back in '82, they had no idea they made these things. Mike Longworth was the historian for the company at that time, and he had just written a book, Martin Instruments.
Did they only make like a handful of them, or?
Well, the story is that they. This is the FM version, by the way. I gotta get the cheap version.
Yeah.
After all, I heard we had to drink 3 beers. Drink all day.
That's okay. We'll put you
But he had no idea they made these things. I left it there for some repairs. There was, the back was this was all peeling off at the time, and I had already owned her for maybe 10 years, and I was, playing her, but it was starting to really fall apart. So I left it there for the repairs, and one of the first things that a technician did, an old geezer, which is probably my age now, he stuck a mirror in here, and in here somewhere, underneath here, it says, made for C.S. Gaskin in September '99.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
and
nice.
yeah, right, and so I got a letter back from Mike Longworth like within 3 weeks. And he says, I've did some research. We actually made 12 of these.
12.
And 12 of them in
Wow.
1899. And they originally sold for $25.
Wait, I wonder what the conversion, though, for 1899. What's the conversion?
Right,
$12?
yeah, right. Now, that what you would think, right.
I have Google.
Okay.
I remember when
I scored Fred for $75 in 72. $75 in an antique store, which is another story, but we're not going to talk about that story right now.
I remember one of the first times we met, you, because I was just, because I had a mandolin, and you were like, "Oh, here, you want to try her out?" And I was like, "Nope, I don't like to play with things that I can't afford to replace."
Here we go. For inflation calculator, $12 in 1899 is worth about $376.59.
Okay, and
So under
so
400
twice that, because it was $25.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, did I say? Yeah, I said they were sold for $25.
Did I say 12? Okay.
Yeah, you said
so
12.
yeah, about
Double it.
so about $800. Not quite, $750.
Still a deal.
Yeah, $750.
Jumping Jesus.
I mean, that's average instrument price, right? I mean,
So-
for a decent instrument.
Right. Oh yeah.
At the time, you know,
Yeah.
they were just they weren't ripping people off, but they weren't.
No.
They were just doing their thing.
So this lady Polly did some research, and she came back to me with the fact that after numerous emails that and Martin doing a little more looking into their records, they actually have a correspondence between this guy Gaskin, who designed it, and Martin. So back in 1898, Gaskin sent Martin a letter on his stationery that says, General Store, Shamokin, PA. Gaskin's General Store. I thought it came from a music store, but no, they sold everything,
everything
bullets,
was a music
flour,
store. Yeah,
mousetraps,
yeah,
and musical
1899.
instruments.
Yeah.
I mean, was there
Right.
were there music stores? Maybe in New York City and
Maybe,
Chicago,
yeah,
places
right,
Like
you
that,
know.
there might have been music stores, but at that time,
So the correspondence says, this is my design. I want you to build 2 of them.
yeah,
Because somebody please make 2 of them and send them to me ASAP. Martin didn't get back to him soon enough. He sent another letter saying, please make these instruments. Here's my advance. Blah blah blah.
yeah.
And then a third letter was sent saying, I need 2 of these, one for me and one for this very famous musician who lives in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And his, I have his name in here. It says W.L. Scott.
Yeah.
And his address, Chatham Street, was in the mandolin case, Walter L. Scott.
Yeah.
So this lady did this research, probably did this research, and found out that Walter L. Scott is not the original owner, but W.L. Scott stands for a very famous musician that lived in Williamsport, PA. And he was the head of the local city orchestra. As every town had a horn section, tubas and flugelhorns, all that stuff. And he was a well-rounded musician, played everything, stringed instruments included, and wanted one of these mandolins. His name is Washington Lafayette Scott. And he was there at the surrender of Lee, and the Pennsylvania orchestra or military band was playing there, and numerous other places throughout the Civil War, and then it turns out that the Washington Lafayette Scott had no children, and somehow this ended up in a nephew's hand, who was working with W.L. Scott, who didn't live in Pennsylvania, but he came from in Illinois.
Yeah.
And he was working in Pennsylvania and got to know Washington's nephew. And that's how it got into Walter L. Scott's hands, and Walter L. Scott
Just
moved
happened to be-
You're right.
Yeah.
And then when he died, he had no kids, and it ended up in an estate sale, and it ended up in
So
in an antique store in Armonk, New York. If you know where Armonk is, you know where Armonk is.
no idea. Where
It's
I'm at.
a suburb of White Plains.
Did it end up leaving the state? Did it end up in Illinois for a while?
No. W.L. Scott, I guess, moved to
Okay.
Williamsport also.
Okay. Yeah. So it's pretty much stayed in the area.
It stayed in the area. Oh,
Pretty much its whole life.
Lafayette was Washington Lafayette. His occupation was cigar roller.
Wow.
So this is how much I've learned
Well,
from this woman.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's why you had enough strength to play the mandolin.
Oh yeah, I think so,
Rolling
man.
cigars,
Yeah.
finger
Strong
strength.
fingers.
Yeah, well, you know, and then it's up and somebody will make spleefs now. Hey.
Right? There you go. Now he's working over in California,
Yeah.
Colorado, someplace. Somebody, yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, so with all that history of, you know, this is the one of either the first or second one ever made.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
And they also they made 12 in 1899. They made 20 more in 1901. So the 1901 one, which the person what they do have one in the museum now at Martin.
They found one.
And it's yes, and that was I saw that online. It came from Elderly Instruments, I believe, and it's not as fancy as this. It doesn't have this all nice inlay.
Yeah.
It does. I have ivory, where
Because, again,
I
one
have
of the first
ivory
couple for
where this is,
Right.
and that's ebony, and the back of this is stamped out. And, and the other ones aren't stamped. So with all that history, this is for sale for $2.99. That's with 6 zeros.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Six.
How many zeros after that?
That's
6
right.
zeros.
6. That's after taxes.
Because she's paid for herself 10,000 times over.
And I got a mean bulldog at home. Watch out.
Right.
So
You have a bulldog?
yes.
Yes. Not a pit bull.
No. No.
Just say, you have a cat. You have a cat.
I got a cat. I have
Vicious,
an attack cat.
Vicious cat.
So enough about talking about that. Let's see what Fred sound like. Well, I'm not sitting around my wood stove. That was the Polaris jig I wrote for the band when after we were Vinny and the Vinaughts, we turned into Polaris because the other lady who worked in the band is Nora Star. And,
Gotta give her a
and
shout
Nora
out. Give her a shout
Star is, if you look at Nora Star is Polaris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there was other bands named Polaris, so we couldn't keep that name, so we changed it to Miller's
that's a tough
Wheel.
one. Yeah.
And then and now we still have a change of clientele, and now we are Spuds and Taggart.
Spuds and Taggart.
Spud and Taggart.
that's
we
what
play
you were
here
last
at the
You were
yeah,
here last year as Spuds and Taggart, right?
and
Yeah.
we play at the
Yeah.
Together Fest as SNT.
Spuds and Taggart. Pretty soon he's just gonna call the band Phoenix because he just keeps
Keep rising.
reincarnating his one thing
Rising.
over and over.
So I sit around my wood stove during the winter, and I play a lot of mandolin. And every year a new tune comes out of Fred. You know, she'll present me.
No.
So this, I don't have a name
Well,
for
it makes
this yet.
sense. She been around.
Wait, this has never heard before.
Not outside the house, no.
Oh, listen to
She
this.
been around a little bit. She still got secrets to tell.
Oh, she does, man. Oh, yeah, Fred, she does. So I'm just learning it myself, and it's pretty difficult to play it because I got fat fingers. But anyhow,
You're gonna challenge yourself.
Oh, anyhow, it's tough for me.
Nice.
And I got to have it down tomorrow because the Finsteros, the other band that works with me, that can put up with me, is rehearsing tomorrow in Lodi.
There you go.
Oops. Oh, well. That was the broccoli reel, what I wrote for our 43rd president.
The broccoli reel?
Yeah, the broccoli reel. 43rd? Yeah, 43rd president. 44th president.
In this podcast is video proof, so none of anybody in those Finster can say anything because they can see that you were rehearsing. You were practicing.
Oh, I'm practicing. Yeah,
We got
yeah.
video proof that you've
That's
been
right.
practicing.
So that could be the Biden jig, the new one for,
The Biden jig. You didn't write a really dark tune for that.
No, I don't. But
that,
no,
wanna be actor.
Yeah, I do, but it's definitely.
I don't even want to say anything more than wannabe actor.
Yeah.
The guy that Home Alone extra.
Climb out of that. Phew.
No,
Correct.
it won't be pretty.
Uh-oh. Crap. That's every...
Oh no, it's
yeah. Life.
Life.
It's life.
Life happens. So, folks, we did have a sound issue earlier. So today we're drinking Everyday Haze. It's an Ithaca Beer Company. We're gonna click that up there for you.
Should I get a little?
Did we ever find out the alcohol percentage on these
Everyday
things?
Haze.
We're
6.6.
They're 6. These are only
not too bad.
6.6, folks.
Yeah, we're not getting.
We're not going crazy. We're not hitting those 12%.
they're full pints.
full pints.
Full pint cans.
Yeah,
They're the big boys.
yeah.
But that's
Starting to
because-
grow on me.
that's
You know,
'cause
I spilled some, and now it's all moldy.
There you are.
It's definitely growing.
It's growing.
I don't know. Is that a cat hair or a dog hair? I don't know if you got it here. Or if you
Cat
got it
hair.
here.
That's
No.
Frankie.
It's not mine then. It's not for mine.
It's Frankie. Frankie's my cat.
Yeah.
Big,
That's
long
good.
hair.
White-
It's a Rasta cat.
Yeah,
Rasta
white,
cat.
black, or orange. We can blame it on his cat.
Yeah.
No, she's not really shedding yet. she's still young enough that she hadn't gone quite through that first.
Frankie's got this. He's got
burst.
blue eyes. He wandered into my yard
Yeah,
like
nice.
5 years ago, and it's big
Yeah.
white fluff, but it's like so fluffy it just like turns to matte.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah,
it's all
especially
Rasta.
behind the ears and stuff.
Everywhere
yeah.
on him.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
it's just one big giant mat.
Himalayan or something like that.
I have no idea, and just
Top-
I don't know,
stray cat.
Stray cat.
Yeah.
So I wrote him a song last year. Oh, funny you should ask. Yeah.
Speaking of,
Actually, I needed a
Speaking of-
name for this tune, so I called it Major Frank's Advance. There's a lot of Napoleon's Retreat and and all these other.
All right. Now you gotta.
So let's see, Major Frank's Advance. Advance!
Advance! Charge!
Charge! Major Frank! Yeah.
Todd. It looks like Todd Hess is liking the mandolin. I see some
Oh, hey,
chat,
okay.
some
Is it that or the beer?
Is
I don't
it?
know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Todd,
Everything's a little
was it the
delayed, so it's hard to
mandolin or
tell
the
if he
beer?
was-
I can't tell either.
I mean, I think both maybe, but
I never know.
Knowing Todd,
well,
it
I
probably is a
never
little
know
bit of
with
both.
Todd. It probably is a little
He's-
bit of
out
both.
of
He's
all-
probably like, ooh, that's a good beer, or sounds good.
out of all our friends, though, he's probably the one that appreciated that mandolin history
Yeah.
more than anyone.
Oh, Todd who?
Yeah,
Todd
Todd
Hess.
Hess. He play, you might have
Pigeon
met him
Post.
here. He plays with Pigeon Post String Band.
Oh,
But he's another
okay.
mandolin player.
Oh, oh, cool.
But he's a very
Hi, Todd.
He's a I don't want to say aficionado. I don't know. He likes music. He likes the history of stuff.
No.
He likes, I think he probably. What do you think, Todd? Yes, both. I think that was for the mandolin beer.
That was the mandolin.
We got the delay. It's hard to.
Yeah.
But
unnatural delay that we can't deal with.
Yeah.
We can't change.
No, that's just the nature of things.
So this past summer, I was sitting on my back deck as overlooks my gorge and my gardens. And
one of those rare instances, because you're always busy doing something.
Yeah, that's right. It was that summer of COVID, man, where shit, you just everybody had a lot of time alone.
Right.
So, so I play a lot of mandolin. Yeah. So I was sitting on my back decks and just tooling through tunes, and I says, "Wait a minute, how do people actually write songs? Because they just come to me when I do write tunes, and I do have more than 50 that are copyrighted, but they just come to me. But people actually sit down with the intent." I'm going to write a song.
Yeah, that's a weird thing.
I can't. Yeah.
And I said to myself, so how do they do that? I says, well, they look around and they say what's going on around them.
Right.
So it's a hot summer's night, and I'm sitting on my deck. So, and I was just tooling around, and I had some chords that I didn't know what I was going to do with. So, let's see.
Sorry, Fred, you got him talking again.
It's a B flat 7 in A minor. This tune. B flat 7.
Yeah, it's one of them chords I don't know.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and fake it. I can't fake
B
it.
flat. A minor.
B flat is what Fred is.
C. Yeah, she's very flat.
Very flat.
B flat minor. D minor.
I know
G
that.
and C. Back to A minor.
I knew that.
And an E.
I'm gonna switch over so everybody can see Jerry.
I knew that having Jesse on the show was gonna make it. Oh my god! People think I know what I'm doing when I hold this. Now they know I don't.
So I can't remember all the words, but katydids and crickets on a hot summer's night. Fireflies are flying as they flick their light. They're sitting with my mandolin, playing my old mandolin. Swat a skeeter on my cheek. Playing with old Fred is the way I end my week. And then thinking in advance it was, soon we'll be inside, cozy by the heat. As the snow is blowing, but winter's not so bleak. This wood stove is cranking as hot as it can get. As new tunes from fingertips roll over string and fret. And well, as the garden grows and the music fills my ear, that's the time of year I wish you all were here. Anyhow, I played that for the Finsteros last month when we were together, and they went, "Hey, cool tune, Prof." I thought my muse was all dried up, man, but
it's
I hadn't written
almost
anything
like
in a long time.
almost got like a tropical feel, like an island kind of.
It does,
a little
yeah.
poppy, like an islandy.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And I look like an idiot. Tried to play when Jesse did.
Hold on, that's
Cause I don't know my B minor flat.
The B minor.
Or my B minor.
You don't do bar chords.
No.
Nor doesn't either.
I need to start learning more. I'm first position in everything.
Yeah.
In like all my chords
There's nothing wrong with that.
Our 2-finger cheat
You do
chords.
write some great tunes.
You know, our
Yeah.
two finger cheat chords.
I agree.
Yeah.
Travis just likes beer drinking songs from me.
I like all your songs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of them that I could walk away from
Well-
and go to the bathroom, but I ain't gonna lie. That's true of any musician ever. There's
Right.
always every band. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Right.
It's just the way it is. Not everybody's gonna have.
Usually that's our whole set. They're like, okay, Trailer Park's playing, we're gonna go. We're gonna go get mine.
I've seen the opposite happen too.
Yeah.
Trailer Park's playing.
It depends on where we're at. At
Yeah.
Barn Bash, we've been playing there so long. We're
Yeah.
just like, everybody knows us. They know
Yeah.
they know our words better than I do. I can stop singing.
Wait
my
till
songs.
everybody sees what you do at Togetherness Fest this year. That special thing that you were talking about doing. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. You guys. Oh, you guys.
You
got
got-
it.
Buy your tickets now.
There's a
Yeah.
super secret
Yeah.
coming at Togetherness Fest, folks.
Yeah.
It's so super secret.
Yeah. You don't know it yet.
Even
That Jared just
even I'm unsure of it. And Lisa has no idea what I'm talking about right now. Wait, what time is it? Is she even out of work?
It's 5:00.
Oh, she can't hear anyway. But yeah,
Yeah.
folks,
Till
Togetherness
later.
Fest. Let me tell you, we are so excited to have that going on again this year. That we're like going all over the place, but we're staying kind of the same. But we're all over the place.
You did cancel it this past summer. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a
We
good
were
lineup,
lucky, and we fit Squabby in. You know,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like at the lowest point. You know, before it really got hectic.
I went back and forth like 100 times. Do I cancel it? Do I not cancel it? Do I cancel it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It was just peace of mind. Honestly, it was just like
With
now
how
I don't
much?
have to worry
With
about
how
it.
much money?
Yeah.
It
with
was.
how much,
I don't have to think about it anymore.
Right.
It might not be the right decision,
with
but
how
I don't
much
have to
money
think
we
about it anymore.
lose every year on it.
Yeah, we lose a lot of money.
It was like we might as well not.
Yeah.
We made out better last year than ever before.
Hallelujah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
made
well,
a
everybody
profit.
Not
needs
having a festival is pretty
Everybody
cheap.
needs a good write-off.
No, we haven't made any money on the festival yet.
Wow.
So the idea was to get the brewery open, but then 2020 was supposed to be the year to do a bunch of stuff, and then that kind of.
You have a location for that?
We were gonna build out here.
Maybe out here.
Yeah, I'd like to split the lot.
I know you've
sell
been
a
you
quarter
invited
acre.
me down to sample some of your ales.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any right now. But
It's okay.
None of ours.
But I wanted to mention to you what you know that I have a house in Lodi that I'm going to put a waffle joint in.
yeah,
You know that.
I've seen the videos of
Right.
where you've been working at.
So
Yeah, yeah.
you know, upstairs is a waffle
Multi-talented, folks. That's what I'm saying.
Farkoff's Diner will be going in.
Yes.
I finally got a hold of some funds, and I'll be doing some work there. May,
Yeah.
June, July, and August. I should be having live music in there.
I'm hoping maybe we can get booked there. You never know. Y'all, Farkoff's Diner. Once you see it up on Facebook or anything else.
Oh yeah, it's on
Once-
Facebook already. You can just dial up.
Make sure you go
Farkoff
up
Diner.
there and throw them a message. You want to go there and have some waffles and listen to some Trailer Park.
That's right.
Shameless pug.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're really looking forward to getting live music in town. Because I know there's musicians everywhere in all the hills, and they just don't have a place to be. You know.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's my intent to put a straight stake out and say, hey,
Yeah.
here's
There
the
you go.
place.
No,
Play a
makes
tune and
sense.
get a waffle.
Play a
There
tune,
you
get
are.
a waffle.
Play a tune, get a waffle.
I like it.
So the idea also is that main floor of the house was built. It's the oldest house in Lodi. It was built in 1816.
Wow.
There's a board in the basement.
Where's it at?
You know where the library is? The
Yes.
new library.
Yes.
It's across the street from that of Orchard Street.
So
Across from it's across from the Historical Society Church,
Yeah.
and across from
Can you see it from right there?
yeah.
Yeah. I think I know the
it's
house.
been
you're
in the
talking about.
woods
Because
it's way overgrown.
Oh yeah, I think I know the house you're talking
It's
about.
that house, man.
I think so.
I
mean, like
cannot
I said,
count the rooms in that house.
I
There's so
spent a
many
lot of time in Lodi.
But so that's the house, and I'm slowly pulling back the forest, repairing things on it. But
Yeah.
this summer, I've been slowly accumulating tools. Last spring, I bought a backhoe.
Did you?
Because I got to take the basement apart.
Like
Yeah, it's a
full
full size. It's a Ford 600. Ford 600, 1953, 57. And it's got a
Top roll.
backhoe and a front end loader to it.
it's a machine.
Yeah.
It's a machine.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Nice.
It's a little loose, but that's okay. You know.
Yeah, as long as you're not
it had a little electrical problem. My neighbor Jim is a great. My work partner is amazing, and he got the electrical taken care of, and I think I just got to get a mouse nest out of the air cooler, out of the air cleaner.
I mean,
then it'll run.
I'm pretty sure I gotta do that in my car too.
Yeah,
So,
that's what happened.
It's winter.
Yeah.
And my car sat for more than a day.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I have a couple of mouse nests.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just the way it goes.
But downstairs is a beautiful stone basement. There's 4 fireplaces in this house.
And you're up on the drum. Is that considered a drumlin?
Not really. No,
Not really.
We're off the Hector Ridge.
Yeah, so you're just kind of
Lodi is, off the Hector Ridge.
But you're just So,
but
you're up high. You're not. You
No,
don't, there's no
yeah.
flooding in those basements.
No, there's no flooding because there's a stream below me. The Halsey Creek is below me, just off my property.
Yeah. Halsey Creek,
Yeah.
all the way up there. Halsey, that name is everywhere.
It's everywhere. Yeah, he was the first settler in Lodi.
Yeah.
He had Halsey's mill was the mill that's below me that
Yeah.
my neighbor Jim and Cass live in. They camped here last year, Jim and Cass. They camped
Yeah, I remember them actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have Halsey Valley Road right down here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, which is
They were around,
my
man.
family was around.
And
They were the original
Like
settlers.
Trumbull's and
Halsey Valley Road and Halsey Valley. It's a whole little township.
Yeah, it's a community.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Is that Hamilton? I think the village is Hamilton Valley.
Oh, okay.
But
I
either
always
way-
thought it was Halsey Valley.
Yeah, Halsey Valley runs between here and Owego, basically. So
there's a nice stone basement with a big fireplace. Needs repair.
yeah.
But what I want to do is open that hole up and put a rathskeller in where I serve ales.
Yeah.
But I need a brewmaster, my friend.
You want to let me put my brewery up there? We'll do the whole thing.
Yep.
I got a single barrel brewery. It's small. It's not like I need a lot of space.
Yep.
Well,
You wanna
you've
talk?
seen everything.
Seriously?
You've seen everything that he's got over
And
in
I
the
can't
other
tell you
room.
anything
That's-
right now
How-
because
let
we're
me-
being live broadcast. But as soon as
Yeah.
we're not broadcasting,
Let me ask you one
I'll tell you what
question.
I want to do with it.
How many square feet is it? I don't need a ton, but just out of curiosity, the basement, just roughly.
I can show you
20 by
pictures.
25.
So 150 or 140 or whatever that is.
Right.
Uh,
20 by 25. That's 25 times 25. 250 times 250. I don't know. Give me
I
a
don't know.
calculator, kids.
Do we need an interruption
dumb.
in this conversation
500
since we're
feet.
live?
Yeah,
Folks, you've heard too much already.
yeah.
When I was in the wrong key.
Yeah, 500 square feet. Sorry, 500 square feet.
Yeah,
yes.
500
Yeah.
square feet.
It's
My
so
whole house
you
is like
want
1,000.
So you want a
square feet.
bar, a space for people,
Right.
and
Oh, I also have a quarter acre that on my house is on it. My lot is a half acre. So there's a quarter acre for the house,
yeah.
and the other quarter acre could have a nice big barn on it.
Well, let's talk because
And
I'd
then
love to be up between the
And
lakes.
put
to be
the
honest.
brewery in there.
When
my
we
intent.
first started looking at land, we looked at 5 or 6 places: Searsburg Road, Lodi. We were in Interlaken, and then we kept getting shut out. We bid on a place on Searsburg Road.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody outbid us.
No, man, the prices are ridiculous now.
And
It's
when
unbelievable.
we were looking originally, it's been 15 years now. Things were actually really decent. They were going up, but
Yeah.
then we could see the trend, and we were like, okay, we were kind of getting in.
Yeah.
We put a bid
Sorry,
on.
not on my side of the lake, David.
We put a bid in on 30 acres on Searsburg Road with a little pond, old Christmas tree farm.
Uh-huh.
I think it was 80,000, 90,000 at the time. You know,
Yeah.
which it's probably 180,000.
Oh, at least. Yeah.
Maybe double that.
People
now.
tell me that's $2,000 an acre up here now.
Yeah,
Easily.
easily,
Fuck that.
easily.
Yeah.
And if there's any
It was
improvements,
$100 an acre when I moved
that's
here in
unimproved land.
72.
2,000 unimproved.
Yeah.
If you have improved land in any way.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I couldn't believe that when I
Yeah.
did that.
I mean, we bought this place. It was 86, 83, something like that. And then we took out a construction.
How many
loan.
acres you got in here?
Not quite 13, 12, or no, 11 something. Not quite 12. So, it's nice. It's
Yeah.
split up nicely. It's laid out really nicely.
Well, it's a hell of a commute to go brew beer up in Lodi.
It's an hour, 45 minutes.
Right, I'll have to make the time worth it. But with my plan,
So
we're going to be selling a lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
because I
talk.
can't tell you anymore because
Yeah,
we
we don't
got
want to.
sound.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the fact.
Oh shit!
No.
We're only on
After
you right now.
the
Let's
fact.
change the camera so everybody can see everybody and nobody's like, what the fuck?
What are they talking about?
Oh, turn off the sound for a
Nothing.
minute, and I'll tell you what I want to do.
Oh no, we'll talk about that.
Okay,
After.
we'll talk about it later.
We're not talking
But it's a
about
great
it.
idea.
Yeah, I would love to to discuss opportunities.
Yeah.
Would you like a beer?
There's serious
No, I'm still working on
discussions.
this. I'm a slow
There's
drinker.
serious discussions going on, folks.
Oh yeah,
It's all about beer.
that's all about it, man. Waffles upstairs, beer and wine downstairs.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, and a B&B upstairs, way up in the rooms upstairs.
Are there 2 stories up above? Is it 3 stories or just 2
It's
stories?
3 stories. The basement.
So you got the
main
like the
floor,
attic
and the
story.
other floor.
Yeah.
My neighbor was raised in this house. The
Really?
original owner of this house was General DeMott, and he was the first merchant in Lodi.
I have seen DeMott on the historical signs.
Yeah, you
Somewhere.
probably have. Yeah.
Somewhere probably up near Lodi.
I don't think there's any. Someone was telling me there's no historical signs in Lodi. And they said, Jess, you got to get one in front of your house. And I went, yeah.
There's one over by when you turn. What is it? So in front of Suzanne.
That
one got pulled up though. I think.
But no, there's that one
Indian-
historical
the Indian
marker
one.
because it's the
Native
Sullivan
American
Trail.
one. Yeah, Sullivan Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
I say Native American one, where the Native Americans were slaughtered.
Right,
There's that one.
right, yeah, right. But no those little nice New York signs that say, that field is
Here's where we murdered a bunch of Indians.
where that monument is.
Yeah.
It was a little settlement known as South Lodi.
Yeah.
There was 6 or 7 houses in that
Yeah.
area. My hobby is metal detecting.
All one family,
Oh, yeah.
from my understanding.
Oh,
Multi-talented,
no,
folks. Now we're talking about metal detected.
that's the SML, Subterranean Metallurgical Locations.
So it's not one family.
No. It was there was the Smeltzers were
Meltzers.
Smeltzer was down below where there's a foundation still there now. There's some pine trees that you'll see across from Suzanne's down the field.
In the cornfield there, basically. On the edge of the cornfield.
They're down there.
Is it where that barn used to be?
No, but that barn I took down. That barn.
You
that
took down
red
that barn?
Eric Ott and I took that barn down. I was metal detecting that field. That was I don't remember the man's name. It's on the 1850 map.
Yeah.
But that was the post office general store for Lodi, South Lodi.
Yeah.
That there was
Right
a
there on
house
that-
there.
right
in
there in
that
that
barn.
corner. Yeah.
And I
mean,
was
it's
out
kinda-
metal detecting that field because I had permission from John Townsend, the original owner. That's all Townsend land. And before he passed. And I was out there detecting. Some geezer came up to me and says, "Hey, what are you doing out there?" I said, "John Townsend gave me permission." "Oh, okay." "Hey, you want a barn?" I went, "Yeah." And it was a big barn. If you're familiar with that
It was
barn.
a very nice
It was
barn.
40
I mean,
by
it was falling
80.
apart.
Oh, it was just way to the falling way to the north.
But it had how much? You got all the lumber out of it, or all their salvageable?
As much as we could score.
Everything's salvageable.
No. A lot of it got burnt because I didn't have the crew.
I wish I would have known. I was working then. I drove by you every day. Well,
I'll bet you
by
did.
the time I left work, you guys were done.
Yeah.
I drove by and saw the demolition
Yeah.
every day.
Oh, sorry we didn't meet then, man.
This is
Because
back
no,
when
it was
No,
up
we
for
had met.
grabs.
We had met at that point. We just weren't like associated at that point because you had played my wedding already.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, you played my wedding. That was 15 years ago at this point.
07?
No, we got married in. Yes,
Here we
no,
go.
You're right.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Oh,
where's Carrie?
Let's see.
No. Oh no.
Let's see. Let's
So-
see. Carrie, is he going to get it right?
Emmett was born in 09. I think 07 is right. I think, God, you have a better. I'm horrible with dates. I can't. I have.
Last night I was out on a date. She went pretty well.
I have no sense of time and space.
No, I just threw out the T-shirt that I had from when I had that grouping of people. Twy was
Twy and what was the guy's name that was with you, younger guy? The
I don't care remember.
because it was you came
I
as a
thought you said
4-piece.
you even said his name earlier today. That was funny.
No, I don't think I said his name.
It wasn't Todd.
No,
Todd who lives in West Danby someplace. Todd.
no. This, from my understanding, he moved out of state.
I can't remember.
Not that.
You,
Yeah, I'm
Nora,
talking memory.
Ty,
Why?
Was it
Twice.
was it
Twileen, correct?
I can't think of his name. But
That's right. The three of us can't.
Yeah, the guy, the guy with the long wavy hair.
No.
With that,
No, he didn't
hair.
play with us. No.
This guy had short hair.
Yeah.
Kind of a clean cut looking guy, young
I
guy,
don't
maybe
know.
in his 20s at the time.
Can't remember. What was his instrument? Guitar, probably. No, Nora
I
played
was
guitar,
so
right?
drunk. I was so
I
drunk.
don't know.
well, that's because
I brewed
That's because you brewed the beer.
12 different beers
Yahoo, dude! Wow.
for that party. It was my wedding.
Yeah, go for him.
And all of them were like 7, 8%, 9%. I was...
Yeah.
I remember you and Nora and Twileen. And Twileen took me forever to remember her name because... I don't think she's on Facebook as much is really what it boiled on. You know what I mean? It was like that, like, okay, hammer this name in because you played at our fucking wedding.
Right. No,
Don't forget. But I still can't remember the other guy's name.
it wasn't John, because, I
No.
don't know.
No.
Can't remember what he played. I don't know if Jim was playing with us. Jim, the washboard player. Washtub.
No. He played a stringed instrument. I think he just played guitar.
Huh. Boy,
But
no, I don't have
I
to
do
remember that stuff.
I do remember it was a last minute pickup because I booked it through Nora
Oh.
originally through
Okay.
Craigslist, and then Nora
Oh,
was the one
wow.
that responded,
Oh, wow.
and then it was supposed to be you and her and Twileen,
Yeah, right.
and then at the last minute she was like, "Do you mind if I bring this other guy?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Yeah, whatever. That's
So
I
it
don't
was a
care."
friend of Nora's somehow.
Quite possibly.
All right, I'll ask Nora.
Yeah,
when
I
see
don't.
her.
I wish I remembered. I really do.
Yeah.
I do remember it was a last minute pickup though. Maybe not the very last day, but
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 still,
still, it's one of
Yeah.
those things that wasn't
wasn't-
planned.
I'll have to ask her.
you know, and it was for me. It was just like, yeah, the more the merrier. I don't know.
Prophet Star still
You
do
meet,
play
you meet
together.
a lot of bands through Craigslist, don't you?
I met you through Craigslist.
And
I
you
met
like-
Jerry through Craigslist.
You did?
Yeah.
For the werewolf convention.
At that point in
No
time,
kidding.
Facebook was still kind of meh.
Yeah, right.
You know, it didn't have its
right.
thing. It didn't have
Yeah.
and you know, when you're moved to an area and you're like, I don't fucking know anybody.
Yeah.
So it means we really didn't meet until the second time we met, because the first time we met, I had liquid latex on and fur. I was
He was-
totally
he was
Sure,
a-
we're
he was a
all
werewolf.
friends, don't you
when I
remember?
showed up, I was totally werewolf when I showed up.
I remember having a conversation with Carrie and her going, I have no idea what they even look like. She's like, I really like Jerry and Lisa, but I have no idea who they are. Yeah, they were good people. They were fun.
Sorry, we stuck around, kind of
stuck
like
around.
gum on your shoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
That's the
so
worst
long
part.
ago.
Yeah. So I don't know. We were on a particular topic. I can't remember. what.
That's the way this goes.
Yeah, it does. But all right.
Well, we were talking about things that I was trying to stop us from talking about it, because we kept talking about how we had to wait till we were off camera to talk about it. And y'all kept
Let's talk about the
talking
things
about
we
it.
can't talk about.
Let's talk about things we don't want to talk about on camera.
No, it's a very good idea. But when it's finally exposed, you're gonna go, yeah, this is worldwide.
Let's do that.
Dude.
Okay.
Right?
Worldwide.
Most definitely, because it's funny, because we were having part of a conversation about that type
I mean,
of thing.
we could always be like, all right, that's it. See you later, guys.
You never guarantee. 3 beers deep. That's
Yeah,
all
there's
So have you
for
heard that
today.
song that Hoyt sings? It's called 3 Beers, 3 Bowls, and I'm Ready.
I might have heard it once.
Yeah. We
Probably
don't
a
sing it
Heba.
too often.
I was
Himself?
I was
Like,
looking
just-
for my
it's just
Heba.
his thing. Not
Huh?
does he play with anybody else?
Finstero. He's
Just
the
the
front
Finstero.
guy.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what I
the
mean.
Finstero,
Well, that's why
yeah.
I didn't
And he's
know.
the cool club of
Yeah,
Hector.
and he
Cool
plays
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
and he
Oh,
plays
okay.
With,
With the
he
Lipper
plays with-
sisters.
Yeah.
And the Lipper, yeah, he's.
Yeah,
3 beers, 3
I
bowls,
just,
and
I
I'm
just
ready.
saw him. Yeah.
But I was thinking I should know that song today.
Because
Yeah,
you,
reviews.
you might know it.
No, I don't know.
A couple lines maybe,
Yeah.
right?
That's all I remember.
Yeah.
But
Because
yeah.
that's what I had to repeat. He says 3 beers. I go 3 beers, 3 bowls,
3
rolls.
bowls.
Then I'm ready.
No, I love Rick. He's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I remember first meeting him when I first met him up at Hebesquabi.
yeah.
First year we were there when we stayed in the old VW bus.
Mm-hmm.
I really remembered him on Saturday when he came up with pancakes.
Oh, he did. Yeah, pancakes. Oh, that was his girlfriend. No.
Oh,
It was his dog. What pancakes?
Pancake.
Not a
Green,
girl for
green
anything.
pancakes.
Him.
Yeah.
St. Patty cakes.
I've known Rick since '78 because you know where Penrith Farms is. Penrith Farms is that it was a fruit farm, right on Upper Lake Road. It's
Okay,
across
yeah.
the street from the barn.
Yeah,
there was a fruit
okay.
farm there.
Yeah.
And the Mulfords owned it for years.
Cherries?
Hmm?
Or cherries or blueberries or
It was grapes and fruit, all
just
sorts of
random
fruit.
fruit. Yeah. Miscellaneous fruit.
Miscellaneous peaches.
Yeah, I was gonna say
uh,
peaches. I knew were popular in that area for a long time.
Peaches, cherries,
Why
sour
do we not grow
cherries.
peaches around here anymore? Just that
Right.
Is it disease maybe?
I don't know.
Same reason
I don't
we don't
know.
grow hops really.
But
in
I
your
got peach trees in my yard, and
Yeah.
I propagate them, man.
How
Out of
do they
peach
do?
pits.
yard.
Really well.
Our neighbor on the north side of the hill has peaches. They never quite ripen well enough.
Right.
But I don't know if it's because he's on the north side of the hill.
just don't have the right
And
variety.
he's just not right variety, not right light,
Right.
not right. I mean, it's quite a bit cooler on that side of the
Yeah.
hill. It's a dramatic difference.
Oh, sure. It's the north side too.
Right.
man.
Well,
It
and
is.
the hills here are very much mounds that they're just shade.
Yeah.
It's not like a rolling.
And
hill.
these are really
These are not
mountains here.
rolling
It's
hills.
not something that the glaciers left behind.
Right.
These aren't
Yeah.
drumlins yet.
No, these are
Not drumlins, but terminal
they're-
moraine.
They're glacial deposits, but they're
really?
they're the edge of the glacial deposit. They're
So it's the
mounds.
front edge. So
They're the front
there's
edge.
terminal moraine.
Is that what it's called? Terminal? Yeah. So we have a lot of fossils, and it's
And a lot of gravel, a lot of sand.
a lot of gravel.
There's gold out
A
here.
lot of clay, really. We're
gold
at that
here.
point, mainly because the gravel and all that. It's all down in the valleys.
There's gold here.
Possibly,
My
definitely, possibly enough to even find.
oh, there is, man. I found it in Mill Creek. Me
I was gonna say-
and my neighbor Jim there. We go
You
down
gotta
there
find
and
the right
for
places.
gold.
Yeah.
We have color,
Yeah,
and I'm giving it to the state because that's the law.
is it?
Yeah, can't
Really?
keep any. You can't keep any precious
When I
metals.
was young, we had a gold mine.
Ah.
in
Well,
Mexico.
I'm waiting until I got 5 pounds to give it over. So
I-
far, I got like 3 grains.
I had when I was a kid, my stepfather had a gold claim in Mexico.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
interesting. We'd go down there and I'd poke lizards because I was like 12.
Yeah.
I was a kid.
Too bad. You could have found that giant nugget.
They
Right.
made a little money, I think. I don't think a ton.
That's more of a hobby than.
I think they made a few $100s here and there. We'd go down and they would come back
Cool.
with little vials full of dust and
Yeah.
bits, and
Yeah.
every once in a while they'd find a chunk. Never anything major. And I'd go down and, like I said, poke lizards that squirt blood out their eyes.
Oh yeah.
And weird shit like that. And
Call me squirt.
yeah. It was honestly, it was for a kid, it was absolutely fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
in the
man.
desert, in the middle of nowhere, and it was a gold
Mexico,
claim,
you
but
say.
it was middle of nowhere. Yeah, it was.
I
it was
love the
interesting.
Four Corners, man. It's just so different than where
Yeah,
we are here, man.
I grew up in Escondido, San Diego.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Uh,
You grew up.
well,
I'm still waiting.
that was my. I always say that was my formative years, because I moved to California in 5th grade and I left in high school.
Nah.
So
Yeah, formative years.
formative years. By the time I got back to, I moved back to Indiana. It was Kokomo, Indiana. In high school, it was like, fuck this place.
Yeah.
It felt like prison.
And then you found the Finger Lakes.
Yeah, that was because that was a fluke. We moved here because of Carrie's friends,
Oh, good.
who both moved away.
Too bad. They probably moved to someplace more.
Well, one is in San Francisco, and one's just down Corning Way. But
oh, okay.
still, we moved up here. We lived in Enfield for a while with them, and then we bought this place. I don't think we were even here a year. We bought this place. Yeah, it was quick.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you worked at Blue Heron Farm, you say, from
Yeah.
here?
Yeah,
You were
for quite a while.
So I'm on Mill Street. If you travel on Mill Street, you know where Mill Creek is, and
Yeah.
the bridge.
Yeah.
The house below me is the old mill house, and I am the house that's it's got 2 giant spruce trees and a white picket fence out front.
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I'd
that's
have
an
to see it, but
1860 house.
yeah.
My abstract says it was built by the guy who owned the mill.
I was gonna say
and
I've seen your house.
sold to his mom for like $1 in 1864.
Yeah.
And the house next to me, which is a ranch now, was a duplicate of mine. It was a 4-square, an American 4-square. 25-foot square.
Wait, what's a 4 square?
Yeah, it's built square and
Just-
has a pyramid roof.
Just a simple, basic, like shaker style almost, or
Not shaker style, but it's a cube and it's got a pyramid roof.
Didn't the Shakers do those
I don't know.
4-sided roofs
I
too?
don't think so.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I
Maybe
don't
I'm.
know. Maybe they did.
Maybe it was a
I
regional
think
thing
shaker and I
somewhere,
think
too.
salt box for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very shaker style. For some reason, I thought.
Well,
that
I know
as
my
long
house
as it's
shakes.
not
I'm
shaky,
probably way
yeah,
off
just-
because I read a lot of shit and then I get
Yeah.
things mixed up and
Well, my house shakes in the wind. I know that. Yeah.
I guess
to say, as much as this house sucks as a house because it's a garage,
Yeah.
the whole downstairs gets damp in the spring and the fall.
Oh.
Anytime it's humid out,
Oh.
our
It
floor
collects
is
down
wet
there.
because it's
Oh.
concrete floor.
Yeah.
It's a garage floor, but it's insulated. I mean, I haven't had a fire all day.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah,
Jumping Jesus, it's like 12 degrees out
yeah.
there.
When I got up at 4 o'clock this
Well, there
morning.
was a fire earlier
I-
today, wasn't there?
I got up at 4 o'clock in the
That
morning
was
this morning and I put wood in the fire and I didn't touch it again.
With that one fire that I saw in the foyer that I came in.
Yeah, that's
it.
The chimney's actually inside the house.
Yeah.
So it gives you the thermal mass of that.
Wow. Good.
Yeah.
Man,
That's the benefit
this is
of
great.
That's the benefit of living in a garage.
Yeah. Right.
But and we have tiny windows, and only a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's not a great house, but I mean there's that.
Right. Well, that's how I feel the same about my house. In the summer, I'm outside. Three seasons of the year, I'm out.
You and me
Outside.
both, to be honest. I honestly 4 seasons of the year I'm outside.
Except for this 3 hours today.
Well,
5.
yeah.
5
I do
hours.
come inside. I do come inside. But I'm an outdoors person. I like to be outside.
Mhm.
I'm not an outdoorsman.
Yeah.
I'm not a hunter, fisherman. But I like to be outside.
Yeah.
I
That's
try
where it's
to stay
happening.
there.
My
Yeah.
golly.
We were just talking about earlier today. Once the weather
puppy.
breaks, this whole show will be outside. We'll be out.
Yeah,
We'll be
yeah.
out there doing it.
But
Because
It's okay. I'm not a
Why
cat.
not?
I'm not a dog guy. You want to be a cat? You can
We'll
come.
set up-
say hi to Barley, everybody.
Hi, Barley.
say hello to Barley's butt.
Barley, you got a nice coat.
I like beer. I don't know if you noticed Barley.
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 Yeah. Barley. And the other one's hops?
No. They're too dark. I don't want them to be burnt.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't like
porter.
I don't like. Yeah, porter. This is porter.
That would have been
Alright, go lay
funny.
down.
That would have been funny.
Good girl. Lay down. You're okay. You're not in trouble. Yeah.
So you got gigs lined up for this summer, Mr. Jerry?
No, I ain't got nothing lined up for nothing.
No. It sucks, man.
no,
I had
no.
4 gigs last year.
4. The
4.
entire year.
Yeah. Damn.
Last year I had one actual paid gig, and that was playing at Giovanni's wedding. Thumbs up to Giovanni. You'll see this at some point because you'll check Facebook and see that we did this if you're not looking at it now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was our one.
Yeah.
Well, we did that. We went to the mini bar. We played the mini barn bash the one day.
Yeah. The mini
Yeah,
bar.
yeah.
Barn
Right?
bash. And then, excuse me. And then we also played at Rex's. See, now I'm thinking of things. Plus, I played at Rex's.
Yeah.
I
The
don't know.
same
That was-
weekend.
That's my neighbor.
That was the weekend
Oh,
of
private party.
Togetherness Fest. Played up there
Yeah.
then.
They had their own party since we couldn't do Togetherness Fest.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Bob.
Can you rent another movie?
Go ahead. Just do it. Well, oh, hold on. I'll be back.
Oh,
Sure.
he's got to leave. Say goodbye to Travis, everybody. Shh.
Gonzo.
It got really quiet. I do another one of the new Trailer Park cover songs, but I didn't bring my football, so I can't bounce, so I can't do one of those.
Oh, I didn't bring my chicken in either. I had to bring my
Oh, my
chickens and my
gosh.
pigs in, by golly. Yeah. Pigs and my chickens. Yeah,
That's
so
been our-
we had Winter Squabby last year at the Stone Cat, and it was a very, very successful thing, and bam, everything was shut down. That
Yeah.
week after that, bang. So I was lucky to have 4 gigs later on, and they were all outside, way social distanced. You know, we were on a stage at a winery, and the people were way over there.
Yeah. No, I was trying to get in. I was trying to get us into Brews and Brats last year
Oh yay.
because he was doing stuff
Yeah.
and we talked about things.
Yeah.
Then I got on the web because once he started doing things, then everybody jumped because it was like
Right.
'cause nobody was doing nothing.
Right.
So anybody that was doing anything was getting just bombarded by everybody. So then
Yeah.
So then we started doing a lot of the Facebook Live stuff, just recording stuff at home, and
Yeah.
we started doing it again. Now that we're a little bit better, and it's just like, yep. So now we got the yoga balls, the fitness balls, and I got a couple of those. And we sit on those and we bounce, and we're doing cover songs.
Yeah.
And I've labeled this new session, cover songs on fit balls. And
Yeah.
doing our trailer park deal on cover songs.
Yeah.
Because that's basically kind of where we stuck our foot in before we were writing some of our own stuff. It was taking a cover song and like, okay, how can we make this song that everybody knows sound like something they don't know?
Yeah.
Just to mess with them.
Well, it's,
it's
the trailer park, man. You guys got your own sound for sure. All right.
But I didn't bring my ball. I should have brought a bounce. I should have
brought my chickens and pig.
Didn't bring the ball. Didn't bring the chicken and pig. Just sitting here drinking this beer, folks.
I'm trying to drink it as fast as I can.
No, you ain't got it. No rush.
God damn you lightweight.
Everyday Haze.
I'm a professional, pal.
Everyday Haze by Ithaca Beer.
That's why. I gotta go drink tonight too.
He's a professional.
I do.
He's a professional. We brought him out of retirement.
Yeah. I'm a connoisseur. A connoisseur.
Connoisseur?
Connoisseur. Yeah.
He's good in for it.
You guys are too young to remember
Tom was talking about how it really needs to be a call-in show. So I was like, what do you want to say? And he's like, nothing. It's good conversation. I don't want to interrupt it.
Oh,
he's funny.
I got a guitar here too. Let's see what this does.
Oh.
Wow. Here's a song that I play at. Ow, God. I can't place.
Then
these fingers are getting old.
You can't do it.
No, I gotta do it.
No, because you got band rehearsal tomorrow.
No, I gotta stretch them out. I haven't played guitar hardly at all this winter.
Oh yeah, fat neck. Goddamn fat neck instruments.
Yeah, absolutely. All that mandolining.
Yeah.
Anyhow, here's a song that I'm sure you all know. Oh, you know it, and it goes like. The guy who gave me the name Professor Felix Farkhoff wrote this song, and the story is that he had no idea he wrote this song. He was in college back in the 70s up in New Hampshire at Henniker College, New England College in Henniker, and he says that one day, weeks later, he put this tape in to see what was on the tape, if he could record over it, and he heard this drunken guy singing this drunken song, and he realized that, that's me, 3 o'clock in the morning, where I came back from the Roskilde. And it was a great song, so we play it to this very day, and Doc Bourgeois, this is his tune, and I play it all the time. It goes, I think I'll go and get myself a beer, just a glass of beer, while I'm here, see. I think I'll go and get myself a beer, just one more beer, while I'm here. Well, beer is my favorite refreshment of all, even though it's kinda low in alcohol. I think I'll go and get myself a beer, just one more beer, while I'm here. Well, I started drinking Schaefer, and then I switched to Schlitz. Now I'm drinking Old Milwaukee, and Budweiser's next to my list. I think I'll go and get myself a beer, just a glass of beer, while I'm here. To an F, C, D, da 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 D, da 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 G. And we go back to that bridge, starting on an F. Air room has started spinning, I can't seem to find the door. Oh, won't some kind person please pick me up over the floor? Yeah, so I can go and get myself a beer. just a glass of beer while I'm here before I get out of here. With that, I need another ale, man. Hey, pass me that ale. Hey.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah. Thank you very much. Ooh, that's ice cold.
Yeah, it's so chilly.
We like it that way.
Still
I
chilly.
keep my beer cold. It's room temperature. Oh, it's floor temperature in my house, which is like
Floor
Uh-oh.
temperature.
which is like 45 degrees. He says, Anyhow, that's for the old Doc Bourgeois. Bouchard. Not one of those famous Bouchards who were in Blue Oyster Cult. No. I'm just another Bouchard.
Alright. Todd, I do have to agree with you. He set it up here that he's thinking if you're not a local favorite or an act on a regular rotation, you're going to be out of luck trying to get into shows once it all opens up. And I understand that completely, Todd. But I only have to disagree with you because I built a stage with Travis out on the back of his property.
These are good.
I can do a show whenever. It might not be the biggest show. But I can always put on a show. I have my own PA equipment.
Yeah,
I can always, and I got a big side yard. My landlords are like awesomely cool. They haven't yelled before when I've set up everything in the side yard. That's always good. But yeah, no, I agree with you. To try to get in any place, you need to have something. I got a big name, but it doesn't mean that our name is big. Technico Trailer Park looks really good on the bottom of the flyer. You can always read it. That many letters.
But we're not going to play that. No.
Not at all.
No, we're going to do this. Here.
That was so pretty.
It was. It's,
I was over here making.
technological. So can you do your Together Fest live?
I'm
you
open to it, but I
broadcasted?
probably won't do it with this setup. I'll probably
Todd
just do
said
a
we were
live feed.
super
with the camera.
echoey all of a sudden, and I'm guessing that's right before the camera died.
Yeah, and
Camera died?
Well, the sound died, or the microphone, something.
It did?
for some reason I'm getting one camera that's not working,
Oh,
and then I'm getting we lost audio there for a minute. And
No.
I don't know.
All right.
yeah.
Technical difficulties.
So this song has been years in the making, and I was doing a lot of driving between Delancey, New York, and my house in Lodi, and I finally finished it up. Let's see if I can get all the words in. This is a true story. The other night I came in late, I could not believe my eyes. There beyond the garden gate, much much to my surprise, there's a ruckus going on. There's a ruckus going on. I couldn't believe I just had to relate how the seamen statues are dancing around, and this is how they celebrate in the wee hours of the night when you're sleeping out across the lawn. They come a-creeping, they've been working hard, standing all day, guarding your garden. Now it's time to play hip hip. You ought to come and see him, hip hip. It's quite the scene, hip hip. You ought to come and join them down at the Lawn Boys Jamboree. There's trolls and gnomes and little tykes a-pissing, Dutch boy, Dutch girl, they are a-kissing. The country kid with his pole that he's fishing, and down in the well where everyone is fishing, hip hip. Would you come and see him, hip hip? It's quite the scene, hip hip. We ought to come and join them down at the Lawn Jockey Jamboree. There's cherubs and cupids and Mary on a half-shell, saints and angels, Jesus as well. What they're doing I just won't tell. They're having a time and they're raising some well. There's babies and eagles, the chainsaw bears, rabbits and frogs, turtles and hares. They're having a party, losing their cares. When the sun comes up, no one is there, hip hip. You ought to come and join them, hip hip. It's quite the scene, hip hip. You ought to come and join them down at the Lawn Jockey Jamboree. Down at the Lawn Jockey Jamboree. Down with the lawn jockeys. Okay, take out your kazoos, kids.
No, I don't have one in this house.
Okay, how about a nose flute?
I forgot it.
COVID, we can't do that.
Oh, yeah, can't do that. Well, Venus and Buddha, they're doing a jig. There's, don't tell me, no, Venus and Buddha are doing a jig. Owls and cranes and flamingos that are pink, fairies and dragons and gargoyles there, and heroes on the horses like Trafalgar Square. Hip hip. You ought to come and join them, hip hip. You ought to come see them. It's quite the scene, hip hip. Yeah, you ought to come and join them down at the Lawn Jockey Jamboree. Down at the Lawn Jockeys Jamboree. Down with the Lawn Jockeys.
Nice.
In so many words or less. Yeah.
So many words or less.
Yeah. Well, years ago, there was this guy named Fogerty, John Fogerty. He wrote a song about my back door.
I've heard of him.
Right, yeah. He's out my back door and he's talking about, all these, things hallucinating that he's seeing,
It's, it happens to be
Out my back door.
One of my favorite tunes, to be honest.
Yeah, well, I figured, wait a minute, there's more than that just going on.
Right.
So that's why I had to do a lot of research. I had to sneak into a lot of people's
that
yards.
song is written about Dr. Seuss.
Oh, it is?
He read Upon Mulberry Street. The song, I saw it on Mulberry Street. It's a story about a kid whose dad sent him to school or whatever. And tell me what you saw on your way to school today.
Oh, yeah.
And he sees... He doesn't see anything. It's just a normal day, but he makes up a bunch of stuff in his head.
Oh, wow.
I saw an elephant pulling a parade, pulling, conductors and elephants and giraffes and amazing things. And then he gets home and he's like, what'd you see today?
Yeah. Wow.
Nothing, Dad.
Yeah.
And then he goes to his room. That kind of thing.
It's because of that.
It's a really good book, to be honest, for kids. One of my favorite books to read to my kids when they were growing up.
Cool. No.
That song is the John Fogerty song is written about that.
Oh, great.
Or written in honor of that.
Yeah.
So
Well, I took it 3 steps further.
You did.
Because that's really going on, man. I
That's
came in
beautiful.
the other night.
Matt,
man.
it's just so many levels now.
Just see my backyard.
I don't know. I mean, a little too. I'm a little nervous.
All them cement statues, man. Yeah.
I've been there once for some peach pitting.
Yeah. Oh, you've been out for the peach pitting party.
Well, we were out there.
Oh,
one year, I
right.
think we
Cool,
came out.
man.
We did make it out to your place for the peach pitch party.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do have an annual peach pitch and porch party where we take peach pits and pitch it off my porch into a pedestal, porcelain pedestal sink, and we have prizes like pretzels and pencils and peanuts and pixie sticks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like
That was a lot of pee-pee, like we were drinking beer or something.
it's a lot.
I will say we do have an intermission button if you need one.
No, not yet. No. I told you I'm a professional, man. I can stay on my bar stool for 6 hours.
Not me.
You're like, I'm used to playing through the set.
Yeah.
You gotta go through and ask the
I got 3 more songs.
Yeah,
I got 3 more songs.
Yep. That's when you have to go through and ask the audience, do you guys need an intermission? Do y'all need to take a break or something?
Do you
'Cause
play
we're
all?
all-
You play
we're
guitar?
all-
I've tried to play mandolin a handful of times,
Yeah.
and I have rhythm issues.
Rhythm. Oh, I do too, man. When I was starting, my friends would not let me play guitar because my rhythm was terrible.
Yeah.
That's how I got really good on harmonica.
Yeah, yeah. I've
So
heard
that's the
other
only
people say
thing I
that.
can play.
Similar
Right?
things. Like I started playing, or I started playing. They thought I'd force myself to play drums, like something super. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that'll force your rhythm.
What I did is I started brewing beer.
Good, because we can't play music without beer. Hell yeah!
That was my response
Yeah,
to how hard music was. I went, this is way too hard. I'll brew beer.
Well, harmonica's nice because nothing moves on you. Everything, all the notes are always in the same place.
That's right.
Right.
Man.
Not like with these stringed instruments, where it's like everything changes,
And-
goes over there.
Trying to get timing down and like I can pluck a song along.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't have an ear to pull out. I cannot play tunes. Like I can't.
Yeah.
I can't hear a melody and
And then
figure it
pick
out.
up, yeah.
I can
Yeah.
write them on mandolin, but I just can't play. I'm not a musician.
No,
Go
I
pop.
just hear
I'm an
songs.
entertainer.
That's it.
And that's why we get along. 'Cause
Yeah,
we're entertainers.
that's right. Get no company.
Musicians can stay over in their own
Yeah,
bubble.
that's right. Yeah,
Us
entertainers, we all
will
get
over
along.
here. That's how I fake my way through full sets knowing like 5 chords. I mean, think about it. Without those
I
5
was gonna
chords,
say, congratulations on learning those 2 new chords.
yeah, I learned 2 new chords the other day. No, not really.
That's a D. I don't want a D harp. I was going to show you how I play harmonica because I don't know. Some of you people might be new. You've never seen the Professor Wake before.
You've probably never seen the professor work before, and if you have, you just can't get enough of his work because
because it don't pay. That's why.
because he's been working it. He's been working it from everywhere. I've seen he's worked it from Fool's Hill Farm all the way to Woodstock, folks. He's worked it everywhere.
Key of C.
Key C. See, this is what I want to learn how to play no-handed with a harmonica.
F sharp.
It's that F sharp.
There's a melody I can't remember for the life of me. And maybe it goes like this. There's a melody I can't remember remember for the life of me. And maybe it goes like that. It's a crazy little tune of a razzmatazz. The 32 notes is all it has. It's got its heart in the roots of jazz with a syncopated sewing. There's a melody I can't remember for the life of me. And maybe you have heard it, and maybe you have heard it, and maybe you have heard it too. AM version,
Nice.
short,
Very nice.
short and sweet. Yeah, that's how you.
I can do the drum roll for that song. It's
Yeah, that's like a seated roll.
It's that F sharp minor thing that's always getting on. I've got until next Heba Squabby to learn that F sharp minor,
You're damn right you do, by golly.
or else we're not getting booked there ever again.
Oh no, I just won't play there. Oh no,
No,
you
no,
can
no,
have
you
it all.
Oh,
No.
shit. It's all you, Jerry.
No, I got lucky enough that Travis did all the work on booking this year's Togetherness Fest.
Honestly, easiest year ever.
Yeah.
I ask it. Hey, what do you? Are you guys? Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Everybody was just dying. Literally everyone took a year
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Oh, basically yes. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you ask, everyone was just like, yeah. Please, let's do something. Sounds great.
Yeah, we couldn't have our summer squabby,
I mean-
but we did have our Heba
Yeah.
Squabby Fest,
Yeah.
and man, worked out.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah.
See, I could have cheated along with that song, and I could have went this way. I could have.
Yeah, you could have done that. Oh yeah, it's kind of like that. That's right. Da dee da 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 ya da.
Yeah, and that's going down to an A, some kind of
You did
cheat
like
A minor.
Yeah, you
deal.
did an A minor.
It's my one finger A.
That's
One
okay.
finger for the A.
That's what you're
Remember
good at
that.
there, Jerry.
Yeah, that's what I'm good at.
Really
One
good at.
finger,
One
one
finger.
finger at the A.
Yeah.
One finger up the A.
Yeah. It's like California salute.
Lisa's going. This is going someplace bad. I don't like where this.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like where this is going. Yeah, because it's one finger off the A.
Yeah.
But now that I know that I can cheat that for the, the opposite octave of the F minor, now I don't have to learn the F sharp minor because I can
Actually,
just use my
that's an
cheat
F
A.
sharp is what that one was, but I do an
Oh,
F
an
sharp.
F sharp.
minor
That's
when I
right.
can. Yeah.
F sharp minor was. The
I didn't
last
even play
one.
bar chords for the first 20 years of playing guitar.
Oh, well, I got a little while because
You do, yeah.
A couple years.
Yeah,
A
you
couple
got
years.
a couple more years still before I have to try to learn a bar card.
Yeah.
By then, somebody will 3D print something that I can just use. And
Sure, right. And I had Fred for like 20 years before I started really learning mandolin tunes on her. And it wasn't until like 2003 when I actually started learning and I started reading. So slowly.
Yeah.
Every good boy deserves F. And then you gotta go. F.
yeah.
Cling. Oh, it's a sharp. Clang.
Clang.
It's like, oh wait, I
Clang.
gotta go 5. I gotta do that 5-step instead of the 4-step because I'm doing mandolin now, not the guitar.
Yeah.
Being that it's the whole 5th tune. Crazy.
All those people still with us, man. They've been watching for this past 2 hours trying to see
There's
if
a couple
we're
more.
full
I think
on.
Todd Hess is with us. Pete's with it. Peter is with us. I don't want to call him Pete. I'm sorry, Peter. I don't know if he goes by Pete at all. But
Peter said he fixed his problem. That's good. Glad it was on your end and not on our end. We've had enough technicolor difficulties.
it was probably our end though.
No, I already told him we're just blaming Facebook anytime there's a
Right.
glitch.
Oh, absolutely. Sure. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
we could wrap it up anytime. And
Oh, I ain't done yet. I just started my second ale.
Oh, you're
man.
still drinking?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jumping Jimmy.
Maybe I'll go grab another one then.
That
I was gonna say Carrie's not even home yet.
what?
Oh,
I'm just messing.
no, I can't leave until I'm done drinking. I thought it was regulation. I had to drink 3 ales here.
I mean, you drink what you want to drink. It is 3 beers deep.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
do have more drinking to do tonight.
Yeah.
I got to go to my neighbor's
Yeah.
house and
I'll be right back then.
drink down to the Millhouse Tavern.
Yo,
Great place to be, man. Millhouse Tavern.
nice.
Yeah, it's by invite only.
There you go.
Yeah, oh, you're all invited. Come on over. Tell her I sent you.
None of y'all are invited. Y'all
Yeah.
can come on in.
Uh,
Well, I'm gonna get 5 beers deep then.
Yeah, well, let's see.
you're gonna go what?
5 beers deep then.
2, 3.
No,
No, he's not.
no, I got more drinking.
He's got more drinking to do someplace else, he said.
Right there.
And I just opened up a Yinger because I'm already 1, 2. Let's say I got one downstairs plus one.
Well, you
there.
start.
Todd says,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is, but every time I play, I want to play some or every time I watch, I want to play some banjo.
You should order.
You should
Heck
order.
yeah, dude.
We are using OBS Studio. Open source, open broadcast.
Oh, Peter asked me. what we're using.
Fuck, I don't remember what it stands for, but OBS Studio.
OBS.
Oh, no kidding. I wonder how much of a delay is there between us and somebody else playing. Probably doesn't matter.
We
Yeah.
can do
the back
other
and forth
cameras,
thing
bring
is
them in, but I
weird.
don't know about playing music.
Right.
I feel like that'd be tricky.
There's
There's
right.
definitely a delay.
There's-
And I think it depends more on their internet because we have really good internet here.
Ah, that's what it is.
we
Other
have
people's
really,
internet.
we
right.
have really great internet. If somebody
Up
else
here in
has,
the wilds, unbelievable.
because they just put fiber optic up this hill.
God.
There was a push. They got a grant.
Boy.
New York had a push at
Yeah.
one point in time, and so we're and it was for rural fiber optics, and then just recently we had some other company bring a cable up. So now there's competition too. I've seen the phone numbers up and down the road. I don't even know what it is.
OTTC, which is the Trumansburg,
Yeah.
is pushing fibers all around everybody but
They,
Lodi.
they probably got the
They're
grants
not
too.
in Lodi.
Yeah.
Damn,
well,
man.
Lodi has so few people. That's the problem. Is the population level.
Oh,
What do you got? What's the population of Lodi? Do you know? Any idea?
what's that?
What's the population of the village of
It
Lodi?
depends what time of year it is.
Right.
there you go.
Yeah.
That's how it is in all of
I feel like
upstate
it's
New
even
York,
smaller
isn't
than
it?
Spencer
Yeah.
though.
Hmm?
It's smaller than Spencer as far as village.
Probably, yeah.
I
You know,
mean-
you definitely have a bigger village than Spencer,
Right.
than what we have.
But it's still. It's hard to tell, really.
Yeah.
How many
I
farmers
idea.
are out there?
Lodi is a very large town, but there's an awful lot of lake houses, and those people are only there for 3 months of the year.
Yeah. If that, sometimes.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're all millionaires.
Yeah. Well, in Lodi,
Well, we
Some
do
of the-
have a high population of them.
I was gonna say
So they
some,
say.
but there's some of those lake houses down in Lodi that are like the little, like the old 50s shanty kind of
Crab house.
crab house kind of places, right? Where those people aren't millionaires, you know. Those people
No.
got lucky.
Well, they still got to pay an awful high tax.
Absolutely, I'm not disagreeing.
Unbelievable.
But they got lucky to get the land at a good price at one point in time.
Oh, it's
is
been in
probably
the
what it
family
was.
for 100 years. 200
Right, that's
years.
what I mean. They got lucky. You got lakefront property
Yeah.
in the 1800s,
Yeah,
and now they're just there.
yeah, they're just
But-
there going, oh, boy,
Yeah.
our taxes are going up.
I feel like if you it's like just south of the Lodi area, it really starts getting bad with the nice houses, like the really
Yeah,
high-end houses.
Valois is there. And then you
Valois
get
and-
into,
And Hector
hey, you
seems
big
to be
dog.
kind of very up and
What do
coming.
you want?
Everybody say hi
Hey,
to
little
Lou.
black lab, what up?
Say hi to Lou's butt.
Yeah, Lou's butt. What kind of dog are you, man? You're big. What
Todd
makes you
says-
so big? What makes no?
Not
you're
sure what it
a
is.
cat.
Every time
You're
I
not a
watch, I
wild
want
cat,
to
are
play
you,
mandolin, and then I play and miss a bunch of the show, so I missed that last song.
You'll have to watch it after we're done
You
broadcasting.
can go to my YouTube site.
Yeah, it'll all be up there.
It'll all be
Go
up
to
on
my
the Facebook.
no. Go to my YouTube site,
Oh.
Jess Youngquest.
Yeah.
3 Qs. You figure out where they go.
Nice.
All at the end.
Yeah. Q.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is 3BD. This is pretty much it.
Great, man. Great afternoon, man.
I
Boy,
was gonna
oh
say,
boy.
this is
Yeah,
about as easy as
the
it
beats
gets,
working.
right?
Holy shit. I was spackling away.
What were you spackling? Like a job or just at your stuff?
No, it's a job.
Job.
Friend of
Yeah.
friend of ours who used to live in the area 20 years ago, They were good customers, good friends then, and they moved
back
out of
around.
town. But they moved out of Trumansburg, and then they came back and they heard this house was for sale, and it was sold real cheap. You know, it's like a kit house from the 50s. Not quite a
Yeah.
Sears house.
I was
not
gonna say,
quite a-
is it a Sears house?
yeah, it's not quite a Sears
Yeah.
house. It's not quite a Montgomery Ward house, but it's a cheap knockoff
Yeah. Basically a prefab house.
prefab house
Yeah.
from the 1953 it was built.
It was probably at least built with standard size lumber.
No, as a matter of fact, it's a little undersized.
Is it undersized?
So the new
Yeah.
2x4s,
Yes.
usually old 2x4s are bigger. They're
Or yeah,
actually
they're
2x4.
actually 2x4. Yeah,
You're right.
They're not
and
1
then
and 5/8
and
by-
these are all like under like 3.5. They're, you know, so a new 2x4 just is a little bigger than the wall.
So that was probably like the very beginning of that like standardization of
It probably
lumber
was,
and-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean that was really in the 70s.
It came on earlier than that. But
yeah, but I mean nationwide. That's when it
Nationwide,
became.
yeah,
that
yeah.
That's when it became.
probably
That's when I think the building codes made it a standard.
probably came from like 500 mils to like
Right.
1 mil and standardized.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
You're right.
It's like,
yeah.
oh, we're building prefabs. All right, hey, you know all those extra cuts of wood we had that didn't make the full
Yeah,
2x4?
Yeah, I know.
Grab
Throw
those.
'em over there.
No, we got to make 5,000 houses out of $400 worth of material.
Cut everything in
$400.
half. Split it all in half.
No, we can just make them a little smaller. Those two by
Split it
Yeah,
all.
we don't need 1/2 inch ply. We can get away with
Yeah, and that's what they did. 3/8, right?
3/8 inch ply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we don't
it's
need
one of these
nails. We'll
houses.
use brads on this whole thing. We'll brad it all.
Yeah.
But it's also built with some also local lumber. There's hardwood in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
nice.
like hardwood floor that are like it's like ash 1x6s.
Is it? You
know?
think that's an update,
Yeah,
or do you think
And
that's
they're-
original?
No, it's all part of the original.
Yeah.
There's the diagonals are like hardwood. There's cherry
Yeah.
1x6 diagonals,
Right.
and it
Yeah.
says South Wall on it.
I will say when we bought this place, that was the best part about taking it apart was this place was built by Amish, so they
really?
they put their tags everywhere. And
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was it's better built than most of the Amish buildings I've seen built.
Uh-huh.
Not to disparage upon the Amish, I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
But it's kind of 50-50. Half the Amish buildings I've seen, I've been like, I don't know if I'd live in
You have
this.
many of them down here in this area?
No, I think they were.
You're just
They're
hired in
contracted
to do
out.
it.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, we've got a house to build
it's-
down in
it's-
there.
when we- when we-
Yeah.
when
Oh,
we
yeah.
bought the place, it was 15 years old, so it's about 30 years old now. It's not that old, really.
Well, I'm more than happy to give them work that I can't do.
Right.
My neighbor who's on her great grandfather's farm, she's 106.
There's
and a
never more hardworking people in general.
And she says, Jess, I want you to do my barn roofs, and I went, no.
Yeah, what are they? 40 feet high?
Yes, they weren't that big, but it was just too big for me.
Those barn roofs,
I
man.
didn't have the
Holy
crew, and
shit.
I said, "No, get the Amish in here, man. They'll be in here 3 days.
Yeah.
Bam, it'll be
Yeah.
done." And it was like 20 people.
Well, I was
over
gonna say
that roof.
because they'll have 20 people on the roof and 10
Yeah.
kids down
Oh.
below cutting all the
yeah,
materials.
absolutely.
I
Had it
remember.
done.
I remember the videos you posted when they were working on the church there, and the guy walking up.
Oh,
the
yeah,
beam,
that's
walking
for
up the
instance.
beams, just
Yeah.
zoop, 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 zoop.
Yeah.
Lou used to give me shit because I'd watch them go out and cut hay, and they'd be like 10-year-old kids out there cutting hay on those machines, on those, the
Yeah,
I don't even know what they
yeah.
call those things. They look like death traps.
Yeah,
And you're just like, that kid's barefoot,
yeah.
and he's like 10
Well,
years
there's
old.
sickle
12
bars and
years
there's
old.
rakes and such.
Yeah. Well, they're cutting hay.
Yeah, cut
It's
hay.
a dangerous machine.
Hell yeah,
Period.
yeah.
And this kid's like 12 years old, and I would be out just staring at him like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah.
And we'd be out weeding or something out in the field, and I'd just stand up for a minute to stretch out or something and look over, and I'd just be for like a couple of minutes, just like,
Yeah, God,
Holy-
can you believe it?
yeah,
Yeah.
you working today?
Yeah.
He'd give me one of those like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh, just staring.
Yeah. I just want to know how it's done.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, those kids, man, they blew me away.
Yeah.
They're something else. The fields right there by Blue Heron when I was working there, they all got bought. Well, I think the one field was just rented by the Amish families, but they were cutting hay pretty much all around Blue Heron for a while.
Yeah, that farm that's right behind them. It's the next farm south of
Yeah.
Blue Heron off of Lake Road.
Yeah.
That was the old Ruth family was the name of the family was Ruth.
That's like several hundred
Ruth.
acres, right?
Yeah, it's quite
It's
a
a,
few.
it's a big place.
man.
Yeah.
Big old brick house in there.
Yeah. It's a
That's
I've walked
where the
acreage back
Sullivan's
there.
Army camped when they came through.
I think that.
And I would love to get on their property. I did some detecting on Lou's property on Blue Heron, but I never found any.
But their property is so manipulated at this point. You feel like it's when you're metal detecting, like you got the railroad trestle, which is basically a mound of gravel. You're not finding anything under there. You know what I mean? And then you got all the fields that are tilled up and manipulated.
Yeah, but they only till 10 inches down. So
That's
anything
true.
that's 10 inches down comes up.
That's
every
true.
every other year.
Right.
Anything that's 10 inches down goes back
So
up.
did you
Unless they're using chisel plows and this guy.
and they did in the beginning, but by the time I was there, they were not using chisel plows.
Yeah, well, they're all using chisel plow now because it
breaks up the soil.
It uses less gas.
Yeah,
less,
I have a
less
chisel
fuel.
plow. It's a nice tool.
Yeah, it uses less, and
well, and you don't.
I don't know.
It doesn't turn the
use it on
soil.
horses.
It doesn't turn.
No,
the
it doesn't turn the
It
soil.
just breaks the soil.
It breaks it.
That's the
right.
goal.
It breaks the roots and such,
Right.
and all that good, organic material is still down below.
Right, and that's the idea. Is it allows.
It's not good
roots
for
to-
detecting because those dimes that are 10 inches down don't come to the surface.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If anything, a rock moves and then they drop down into a crevice.
yeah.
It's like,
Right.
now it's, oh wait, is that something or
What's
not?
what's the best thing you found?
Well, I used to say my wife. But I don't have to say that anymore. I don't know. It depends what you're looking at.
Okay, yeah.
You know, what do you think is
what's the
valuable?
most-
Sure.
What's the
Not
biggest
even- not
dollar
even-
value thing you
I wouldn't
found?
even-
That would be a nice
No,
diamond.
we'll start there.
That
We'll
would be a
start
nice diamond ring.
You found a diamond ring.
A few of them. Yeah. a
Okay,
couple
yeah.
of them.
What's the most interesting thing
Interesting. The coolest thing I think I found is Spanish silver right here in the Finger Lakes.
Spanish
Wow.
Spanish silver
That
was
is pretty
internationally accepted as a monetary standard. Boom. It was all all across the globe. For 400 years, Spanish silver was the basic thing to use, and because it was so pure and so standard.
Where did you find that at?
You know where Hector Wine Company is
Yes.
right now?
Yeah.
Before they put the wine company in, I had permission from the Haslets to go detecting because I knew they had just taken the house down.
So it's
And
just an
there's this-
old farmhouse, basically.
Well, it says there's an old farmhouse there, but when you drive through Hector, it says historic sign first cabin in Hector right here.
First cabin in Hector.
So I went, okay, I'm going to go out there and see what I can find, and where the old house was, it was a lot of garbage, a lot of tin, a lot of aluminum foil. It was somebody lost a roll of pennies that was scattered, over 100 feet.
And they just
And then I'm
constantly.
walking around and I see over there, I look at some plants growing over there. It's like gooseberries. And I went, gooseberries? That's an old farm over there.
Right.
That's an old house, gooseberries.
Yeah, that's a homestead.
Homestead.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I went over there and I realized that there was a square of rocks about the size of this room here. I went, oh God.
That's a
and
house.
they're all flat,
That's a
and
house.
that's,
That's a foundation.
So the first thing without a basement, it was just and the first thing I found there was and this deep under the dirt was an 1806
A
large
dusting.
cent,
A dusting.
1796 large cent.
Just waiting to be found.
That's right. So
Yeah.
that was pretty cool. I found a few of those.
Yeah,
And
that
then the
is
next
cool.
day I went back as a cold, rainy April day, both
Yeah.
these times when I was down there. And the next day I got another signal, and just that deep underneath the surface was a Spanish 2 real piece. And then the date on it, you could just barely make it out. It says 1724.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Right here in the Finger Lakes.
Yeah.
But the Jesuits have been through here. They all came through in the 1600s.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I was, and they all came through and traded with the Indians, and they left Jesuit rings that you can find crucifixes and such. Not that I have found one yet, but they're out here.
They're out here. There's stuff.
So that was pretty cool. And I thought that was the oldest thing I found until the other day when I was going through some
I
old
don't think
coins
there's
of
anything on
mine.
my land, but you're welcome to it if you want to, Ivor.
There's probably something out there. It's everywhere, man.
I don't disagree, but our land is very much modern.
Yep.
As far as
it was logged off 100 years ago.
It was
probably
not-
not a tree here.
Absolutely.
So someone
Absolutely.
dropped something.
Yeah. There's possibility.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's Indian territory. It doesn't seem like it's you're not going to find any
Back in the day,
real
everything
ancient
was Indian
artifacts,
territory.
but you might find something. You can find some interesting stuff.
If there was a road here, there was an old foundation here.
Right.
There's some old farmhouses.
If you get up to Danby State Park, which is just 3
What's
miles
a state
from
park?
Danby State Park.
Oh,
There's
old foundations.
quite a
there.
few foundations. Me and Emmett explored a few of them. You know, we're not looking with metal detectors, so we're finding surface stuff.
Yeah.
But you're finding, old jars, old, your stuff undisturbed.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Boy, that's where I started. Was collecting old dumps. Shit.
Yeah.
But I was.
Old cans and stuff.
When I was your age, when I was 17.
Back when I was.
a little older than that, but all right. We're in there.
I wish I was.
Where I was raised, I was raised in northern Westchester County, downstate, 42 miles due north of Times Square, when it was all truck farms and cornfields, and it fed New York City at the time. But delving into history, I realized that was the DMZ zone during the Revolutionary War. The colonists were in northern Westchester, Putnam County.
DMZ zone, and that's something I've never really thought about for.
And the British would come up and raid the colonists, and everybody would bury their silver, and then then the colonists would come back down and raid the Tories, and they would bury all their silver.
Right, and if you didn't make it, your silver never got buried. So there's
and now everything is cut up, paved, everything. Everybody
Right.
talks like John Travolta.
Every once in a while, I see some story about in England or
Right.
some very, very old world country, thousands of year old cities, and they're like, oh, look, we discovered this thing, this graveyard of 10,000 buried. And it blows my mind that they didn't find that sooner.
Right.
But why would they?
Right,
'Cause
it's
why would they?
It's everywhere, and we are a limited number, and we can't be everywhere.
Well, and when you dig a road or something, you don't necessarily dig down deep enough to...
No, or it's a big pile of dirt.
Right. Yeah.
It gets lost.
Or you find a bone, you throw it aside, you go, whatever, it's a deer bone.
So
and you move on with your life.
Keep track of things that are being found.
Right.
And last month, or at least last month, it showed up. I don't know when this guy found it, over in England. He found this little tiny icon of it looks like a saint.
I saw the story.
And they figured out that it's like King James
Right. It's
crown from 1500.
yeah.
It was the missing piece of the crown jewels. Clank, it fell off.
Right.
They were going to the Vikings or
Like-
whatever
like
they were going to melt it down.
3,500 years old or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy
Just
mackerel.
and it was found in somebody's backyard.
Something
random, just
ridiculous.
random. No, it was a construction site, I think. But it was just randomly
Something. Yeah, up
like
on
you,
a big
like
tree.
you said, just under a dusting of dirt.
That's
just
it.
son of a bitch. Look at that.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's just right there.
Ta-da.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's out
Great.
there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
Cat trying to get out.
Oh,
I went
man.
out on 3 beers.
So another good coin that I found is right where that barn was.
In Lodi
yeah,
there, yeah.
In Lodi.
Once
I had permission to go there was a field that it's right behind that mountain, that monument, and it had been a hayfield for years. And then one day, I noticed it was all killed off, rounded up, and it was and so I went, oh boy, I can go out there and detect. I got permission, so there was no restrictions there, and and I got a signal. I dug it up. I didn't have my spectacles on at the time, and I thought it was like a Spanish Mexican coin until I put my glasses on. It turned out to be a half dollar from 1807. 1807, right there, man. I had just blown up a transmission of one of my dumb fans, and I could have cashed that coin in for $600 and bought that transmission.
Yeah, you still got it?
I still have it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah.
You got a box or?
Oh, I got
I got
a
a
big
collection.
box. I got
Yeah.
a collection.
We won't tell anybody
Huge
where that
collection.
He's got a box.
They can't find it. No, I
It's
buried it
called
in my
a
own
safety
backyard.
security box. It's in a
You gotta have a metal detector to find that shit.
and dynamite. And dynamite. That's right. Because he put that in the PVC tube and then he made that into a big.
So how do you like living in Pennsylvania?
That's right. I love it. Yeah, it's just like that's right. I love Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Lodi, Pennsylvania.
Glad you could make the trip up from Tudai, Pennsylvania.
Tudai.
Yeah. Oh,
July.
Let's see, any more tunes that I do here? Pick this out.
I don't know, every time I start thinking about it.
What do you guys like? Folk, rock and roll?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Ain't nothing you can play I don't like. You know some Mozart? Mozart on guitar?
Huh?
Mozart on guitar?
Oh yeah,
We did a little Mozart on that guitar.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
That's fine.
How about some
Don't
Franz Liszt?
Well played.
Don't you... I missed the beginning.
Right?
Don't you try to call the... Don't you try to call Jesse out.
Anyhow. Alright, here's some more original tunes. It's because I couldn't make it to Mardi Gras one year.
Uh-oh.
Those fingers are so stiff. Play along at home.
That's right, folks.
There's an A, there's a D, and a G.
An A and a D and a G, I know those.
B minor, sharp B minor.
Got me.
Up 2 frets. I don't know what they are. If you're missing Mardi Gras, think I help where you are. It won't take much to fill your needs. Get a jazzy band and shiny beads. If you plan to not be there, make any place your Congo square. Get dressed up in your fantasy duds and put on a mask and cut the rug. Get a fix of the carnival. Head on down to a strutter's ball and take that heat of a grapefruit chief with a hurricane and a make-believe that you march down Rampart Street, shake them bones and shuffle your feet. Then the day will be complete when you dance all night to a Dixie beat. Hey, hey! My, it's party time! Oh no, I left the intro out. And get a fix of carnival. Head on down to a strutter's ball. Take that heat of a grapefruit chief and rock 'em dead and make believe that you're marching down Rampart Street. Shake the bones and shuffle your feet. Now then the day will be complete when you're dancing all night to a Dixie beat. Hey, hey! My, yes, yes. Hey, shake a leg and cut the rug. Going home. Crunch.
Jerry's failed attempt to keep it up once again.
Here's a song you might play along with.
It's
a song that,
You're gonna fuck it all up now.
Yeah. This is a song that I wrote
Jay to play
many,
along.
20 years ago, but this past winter, or maybe last winter, I put a third verse to it. C, F, F minor, C. For you playing at home. C, F minor, F, F minor, C. See, it's a nice folk song. F to a C. F to a C. Do that twice to a G. And then you do 3 of those F's to C. There's one of them. There's 2 of them. Uh-oh, the L's taking effect. What song was I doing?
G.
Yeah, gee, that's right, Artie.
Nice
It's
song.
time to check out of this here old hotel. Ah, the sheets are thin and the springs all shot to hell. Well, I paid my fare and I left a tip. I never expect to make this trip again. My bags are packed and my shoes are shined. I'm waiting at the station at 8:45. Coming round the bend, I'm bound to ride. Here come the glory special. Come on, the glory special. Come on, Jerry, how's it go? That's right. If I had a C-harp, I could probably play it on harmonica. They're buried in the stash. Oh, there's two of those F's. 3 of those F's.
2.
That's 1. That's 2.
One more.
One more. Right. Okay.
I was counting backwards.
So, you can pack up your trouble and leave your blues behind. 'Cause you paid for your ticket with your worry in mind. You can pay for your sins by shoveling coal. It's better than frying down in that hole below. Any old beau can ride these rails. There ain't no bull and there ain't no jails. There's only blue skies and happy trail. Come on, the glory special. Come on, the glory special. Whoops, I lost a chord. This is why I don't drink while I play. I can play while I drink, though. Never mind.
2 more. Back to the F.
2 more.
In case you're playing along at home.
Yeah, Jerry.
Now everybody do that.
And then the last verse, which I just wrote last year, goes something like this.
New verse.
Grab any boxcar, relax and put up your feet. In the summer they got shade, in the winter they got heat. You can ride up front with the engineer. He'll pass to you an old ice cold beer you'll see.
How's that G?
In the caboose there's a mulligan stew, baked for perfection just for you. Light up a stogie till the ride is through. Come on, the glory special. Come on, the glory special. Repeat and fade. Yeah, come on, the glory special. Latch on, the glory special.
That was nice.
Yeah, that's where the old hobos go. Man.
Hey everybody. I
Grab that
finally-
lad, they
I
grab
finally
that
got
right train.
I was gonna say that is a fucking hobo song if I've ever heard one.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. I finally got one, everybody. By the time
About halfway through.
by the time he called me out, I figured out that last part was CGC. I was like, I kept trying to go back to the. I went, wait, he's not going back. It doesn't help me because I don't know guitar, so to look at your hand, like,
Oh, you don't.
for another guitar player to look
Okay.
at, you know,
You can understand that, yeah.
you can look and say, oh, this is
Well,
that.
it's basically upside down, isn't it?
What's that?
The
Well, yeah.
tuning?
Basically, they are.
It's the reverse,
Yeah.
but that doesn't help me.
Right,
I
but
don't know
I was
why-
gonna say trying to like
because I don't know
take
anything
this
right on
and
this.
flip it over.
Yeah.
That doesn't.
I don't know
necessarily
anything
do
right on
anything.
this. Then he does things like bar chords.
Yeah.
So is this like archived and anybody
Yes.
can dial it in some other time?
Yes, it will be available constantly forever. For eternity.
Yeah.
In 100 years, people will look at this and go,
What the hell were they doing?
"Why? Why does this exist?"
I was just explaining to someone the other day that back in '99, the Finsteros, when we were at the height of our career, yeah, Professor, you asshole. Anyhow, at the height of our career, we could do 2-3 set nights back to back and not repeat a song.
Yeah,
You know, that's like, you know,
that's a lot of that's a lot of
it
songs.
a lot of
man.
material.
We were at the height of our game.
Well, let me ask you a question too. So, the style of the songs tend to be a little shorter than like Grateful Dead and Fish. They could play a 30-minute song.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
So when
these
you're
are-
talking about 3 nights back-to-back songs, you're talking about 3 to 6 minute songs.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
Not
yeah.
30 minutes.
Oh yeah,
songs.
15 twos for a 40-minute set. 15,
Right.
Yeah.
3 nights in a row.
3 nights in a row.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and so we were
It's a
invited.
lot of songs.
There was at the was it Finger Lakes Community College up in Canandaigua.
Yeah.
A friend of ours, Shadow, was teaching people students how to use the audio equipment up there,
Hold
audio
this for a
studio
second.
equipment.
Hang on. You
So-
keep talking.
What we did was go into this TV studio. How about that?
Everybody.
They want to know how big the beard is?
No,
Beard
somebody
Jerry.
told me I'm not used to. Todd said he's not used to no beard Jerry, and I was like, I still got beard.
You got a beard.
I still got
I
beard.
was like, why are you asking me to hold your mandolin?
I didn't mean to interrupt that conversation, folks. I really did. I told him to
Yeah.
keep talking, but
Sorry.
they were
Oh,
like,
right.
"What's
Oh,
Jerry
we were
doing to
getting
the
about-
It
camera?"
was too distracting. It was way too distracting.
But
Way
get back to the
too
conversation.
distracting.
So I
Yeah.
have these stamps from air stamps from like 1923. Is that what we were talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it?
99, the Finsteros went into a studio and we did 3 sets in the Canandaigua Community College, and they were put on Channel 13 because they were videoed and they were, you know, and they were all mixed down, and people still come up to me and say, Jess, I saw you on TV last night. So these things from '99 are still circulating around.
Wow.
3 sets. And we did 3 sets of nothing but original music.
Yeah.
3 full sets.
That's a lot of music. That's what blows me away.
And
a lot of people don't understand. That's a lot of fucking music.
It was. And what we did was, because we knew we were crammed for time, 3:49 set. We did them all fast.
I was gonna say you were rushing.
Hard.
Yeah.
And right on, man.
Right.
As I said, we were at the height of our game.
Just
Yeah,
fucking yeah.
Well, plus, you know, those places charge by the hour, so you got to get in
So
there.
wait, hold on.
Get it
So
done.
let's
But it wasn't
let's go back
charged,
over
but
this
yeah,
again,
yeah.
just so if people try to Google this, they can find it.
They can
was
find it at
Channel
my
13.
YouTube site. They
Oh,
can find.
it's
They
on
can
your
find
YouTube.
like a dozen of them tunes
Okay.
on my YouTube site. Dial up Jess Youngquest 3 Qs. You figure out where they are.
Yeah.
I think 2 of them are sons.
Not 1, not 2, but 3 cues.
That's right.
3. Oh wait. 3. Oh wait. 3. I can't get it right.
There's
3.
There's
Not
3
one,
S's.
not
I know
two.
this.
It's the
But
third
3.
finger. I just cannot seem to get the other 2 up.
JESSYOUNGQUES QQQEST. Yeah.
3 of them. 1,
You guys
2,
old enough to
3.
remember Max Headroom?
Yes.
Q, 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 that's that thing.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Headroom.
That's that.
Headroom. Headroom.
Good.
Yeah, we all know about that crazy lag now. With
Yeah.
everybody having to use Zoom.
Anyhow, dial up that and you'll see Finsteros from 99, and that was something that was left out of that. There was 3 sets that we did. 1 set got lost, but 2 sets are still out there someplace.
Oh.
And
That's
one
a
when one.
little soap to wash right off.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, put them. Yeah, let the cat in here.
Yeah, I know.
Wake it off. Clean this shit
I
off my
drew it
face.
on with Lisa's mascara because we know how much makeup she uses.
I will say I was surprised to see how much you trimmed back.
Well, all right, folks. Here's how it is.
Back, huh?
Travis said something about me being shaved by the next episode.
Good.
I was talking about his bottom side.
Yeah, I just shaved the wrong end.
But you're not a cat.
No, I was trying to trim it back, but then it never was good.
She's
it just
honestly
kept
the
trimming
best
back and trimming back and trimming back, and
You're good. Yeah.
now I'm back to this.
It's okay. Peace. You can go away now.
Barley. That's enough.
Barley.
That's enough.
What happened to your tail? Get it stuck in the ice?
Yeah, right.
What'd you do?
Everyone thinks we cropped it. Born like that.
No.
Born like
The
that.
way it came like that.
Yeah.
Born like that.
Born like that.
Good.
Australian Shepherds, one of the few dogs that have naturally
Aye.
short tails.
You all thought it was Maybelline.
They go back and forth. Some Australian Shepherds have long tails,
Yeah.
some don't.
Yeah. Huh.
She's a short
Darn.
tail. Her mom actually has a long tail. Her dad does not. I think, or vice versa. If they're watching, they will let me
corgis
know.
short-tailed to begin with too, or they clip them?
I don't know. I don't like those dogs. I don't know.
No, bread boxes. Bread boxes on feet.
This is as small as they get for me.
Yeah.
I don't like anything smaller.
I'm not a dog person, but she's okay.
Yeah, this is my dog.
You can't leave dogs alone for 6 months.
Cats you can walk away,
walk
throw
away,
a bucket of food down.
And sorry, folks, but cats are expendable. There's too many of them.
Yeah,
Not enough birds.
for the most part. I wouldn't say expendable,
Yeah, they're expendable.
but there are a lot of cats.
There's a lot of cats, a lot less birds.
Yeah, I mean, expendable is determined by
Attitude.
attitude.
That's right. I got an attitude.
I'm sure my cat's not expendable to my kids. My kids are not going to be happy if my cat disappears. But some cats are definitely.
I was real happy when 2 of mine disappeared.
Yeah, I've been happy.
They
with
got
cats.
old. They were just not.
I've been happy when cats have disappeared too.
I think one's in my
I've been happy
basement.
when young cats have disappeared. That guy
Yeah.
was a dick. I'm glad he's gone.
Yeah.
3 hours. I gotta step away for a second, folks.
I think we wrap it up
All right.
All right.
No, I gotta step away.
before Jerry walks away with his
No.
crotch in the
I
camera.
got one more song before you go away. Then.
Here, let's all
I
right.
got one more tune here.
Jess is playing his butt off tonight, everybody. Show some love up in the chat.
Seriously.
No, I'm not. This is just staying normal here. This is for Ricciardo. Vinny Ricciardo, we just lost a good friend of ours. And we know where he is. He's in a little jar on somebody's mantelpiece right now. But I got this from Vinny Ricciardo, and when we were Vinny and the Vinots, and we were all Vinnies. I needed a name for a band, and I had to think of and I was like on the spot. I was booking the Finsteros, and I was on the phone, and I says, I got another band, and because we were just the Jammers at that time, and they wanted to know the name, and I had to come up with a name real fast. I said, we're the Vinots, Vinny and the Vinots. And they're okay, so we're all Vinnies, all three of us. I'm Vinny Prof. There's Vinny Ricciardo, Vinny Nora, Vinny Jim. Anyhow, this came from Vinny Ricciardo, who just passed and was really nice enough to leave me $20,000 to put into my diner.
Yeah, to Vinny.
To Vinny, man. Vinny Ricciardo. Okay. And I sang this for him as he was going. I was there just as he was passing. There was me and Joe Atati were like in the room. We were taking care of Vinny as he was going down to cancers just a month ago.
Yeah, I recall your posts and comments
and he was nice enough to anyhow. That's enough of an intro. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through just like you always do, until those blue skies chase those dark clouds away. I want you to please say hello I know, tell them I won't be long. Be happy to know you saw me go. I was singing that song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Play it, my friends. Yes, yes, some sunny day. You come on down to the Together Fest here and you watch more of this. Yeah, Travis and all his friends having a great time over a weekend. Buy your tickets today. And if you can't make that, or when you do make that, come out to Hebeswater. Swabby. Or come up to Professor Felix Farkhoff's Cleaner up in Lodi. We'll give you music and waffles. I want you please say hello to the folk that I know. Tell them I won't be long. They're happy to know when you saw me go. I was singing that song. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Oh, big finish, real big finish. I'm sure we'll meet again some sunny day. Make that finish bigger, bigger. 3 years. Yeah, some sunny day. Thank you, Travis.
We're actually out.
We're out.
That's literally it.
Cool, dude. Wow, what a day. Fun day. This is great.
Brother.
Yeah.
I think that was our best one yet. By far. I knew you did good fucking fun. Seriously, brother.
Well, glad you got anytime you like.
I'll
be more than happy. This is a fun little place to
I
hang
am
out.
absolutely.
Do the thing. So, Mike is not
I
on.
think one of the other things is the microphone is trying to turn on.
You can't. It's definitely an echo.
We like that.
Yeah, it's okay. We're learning.